What's up, guys? And today I'm gonna tell you about the time that I went to jail. Don't be mistaken, this isn't my life story. That's for another episode. Today I'm just gonna tell you guys about what happened and how I got incarcerated and what led up to that. So let's just jump straight in. So I was 16 years old when I got incarcerated, 1 month prior to my birthday, which sucked, but we'll get into that later. And I was in Russia for a snowboarding competition, shredding them powwows of Mother Nature in Russia, the place I was born. That's a whole different story right there. And I ended up breaking my arm. It was a gnarly break. Both places my arm was broken. And I ended up flying back to Arizona, which, on a side note, flying on a plane with a cast is so horrible. But I did make it back to Arizona in one piece, thankfully, and I just resumed my normal life. And my normal life was a normal teenage life, school, partying, all that good stuff, that stuff you don't want your parents to know. But what I ended up doing is I ended up hanging out around my friends a lot when I got back from Russia, and that started kind of consuming my life for a little bit. And, we were just doing our daily routine, I guess you could say, when we got a call from like I guess you could call him an advertiser, we could say, is the closest thing he was. And we got this call, and basically what he said, he's like, I could double your money without the money ever leaving your hand. And right away, I thought it smelled fishy. It reminded me of the farmer's market. I was like, this is too fishy for me. But me and my friends, as stubborn as they were, decided to meet up with this advertiser and see, what exactly he was about. And we did decide to chase bank, and through miracles and all sorts of crazy things that happened in between then and that moment, we ended up giving him the money in hand. And just like you guys can predict, he stole the money and ran away with it. And basically, we were all mad, but I decided to drop it because I wasn't really too worried about it. And we just continued living life, and that was the end of it for me. But one of my friends, we'll call him John, he was fed up. He didn't want to lose his money, and so he kind of consistently kept searching for this so-called advertiser, because obviously he went into hiding. He was afraid of us. I guess you could call us big kids. But we just kept on living life, kept on going to parties, kept on going to school, and then one day we found this so-called advertiser at a party. And, long story short, we basically rushed in there with guns and 4 people and brutally beat this so-called advertiser. And I'm not condoning anything of what I'm saying in this story, but it is the truth and it is what happened. So we brutally beat this kid with guns and all sorts of horrible stuff. And basically we got away with it for a while. And then, a few months later, my mom comes to my room and tells me there's someone that needs to talk to me. And as soon as I walk in the living room, I'm told I'm under arrest. And at that point, really, that's what started in my judicial process. And I was booked into the Paradise Valley Police Department. And from there, I was taken to jail. And at that point, I ended up serving a month. And, what I learned from all this is that money isn't really worth it. There's no price on freedom. We can't really gauge how much freedom is worth because I have currently a year of probation and I spent a month in jail. On top of that, summer months where I could have been hanging out with my friends. But yeah, guys, it was a crazy journey. A lot of crazy stuff happened. I'm currently still on probation, recovering from all the effects I did, and I deeply regret what I did. But I hope you guys liked listening to my crazy story. I hope it gives you guys a perspective on, that money isn't everything in life. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.